The village was small, it was quiet, the village was very old, the forest stood beside it, the forest was dark, the forest was ancient, the forest held secrets. Every year the village celebrated Halloween. It was a special night, they called it the Night of the Veil. On this night, the veil between worlds thinned. Magic filled the air, the villagers whispered of a spirit, it lived deep in the forest. They said it could grant wishes, but only at midnight, and only if you were brave enough to ask. The legend of the spirit of the forest was old as the trees themselves. It was passed down through generations, whispered from parent to child, from elder to youth. The elders told stories around crackling fires, their voices weaving tales of wonder and caution. They spoke of a being of immense power, a guardian spirit that watched over the forest with a vigilant eye. It was the protector of the forest, ensuring the balance of nature and the safety of all who dwelled within.
The spirit could grant wishes, but only to those deemed worthy. But there was a price, a test of character and resolve. To have your wish granted, you had to prove yourself, show your true heart and intentions. You had to complete a challenge, a journey through the unknown. The challenge tested your heart, it tested your courage, pushing you to your limits. No one knew what the challenge would be, as it was different for everyone who sought the spirit. It was different for everyone, tailored to their deepest fears and desires. But everyone knew the risk, the potential cost of failure. If you failed the challenge, your wish would be lost, slipping away like smoke in the wind. And you might be lost too, swallowed by the forest, never to return.
Ellie was a young girl. She lived in the village. Ellie was kind. Ellie was brave. Her family was struggling. They needed help.
Ellie heard the whispers of the spirit. She knew about the wishes. She decided to go into the forest. She wanted to ask the spirit for help. She wanted her family to be happy again. It was a big decision, but Ellie was determined. She knew what she had to do.
The night of Halloween arrived. The moon was full. The wind howled. Ellie put on her cloak. She took a deep breath. She stepped into the forest. The trees were tall and dark. They seemed to reach out to her. The shadows danced around her feet. Ellie was scared, but she kept walking. She had to reach the heart of the forest. That's where the spirit lived. She walked for what felt like hours. Finally, she saw a clearing. In the center stood a giant oak tree. It was the biggest tree she had ever seen. Her heart pounded with a rhythm that echoed through the silent forest. Ellie approached the tree, its ancient bark whispering secrets of the past.
Spirit of the forest, I am here to ask for your help. Please, hear my plea.
They seemed to see right through her, piercing her very soul. Its eyes were ancient and wise, holding the knowledge of countless generations. It shimmered like moonlight, casting an ethereal glow around them. It was tall and slender, moving with a grace that seemed otherworldly. It was the spirit of the forest, a guardian of nature's secrets. A figure appeared before her, materializing from the shadows. Suddenly the air shimmered with a mystical light, filling the forest with an otherworldly glow.
You seek my help, little one. What is your wish? Speak your heart's desire.
When she was finished, it spoke again, its voice like the rustling of leaves. The spirit listened patiently, its presence calming her fears. She told it about their struggles, her voice trembling with emotion. She told the spirit about her family, their hardships and their hopes. Ellie took a deep breath, gathering her courage for what was to come.
Your wish is noble, child, but granting it requires a test. Are you willing to accept the challenge? It will not be easy.
Yes, Spirit, I am. I will do whatever it takes to help my family.
The spirit smiled, its presence both comforting and mysterious. It reached out a long, slender finger, shimmering with an otherworldly light. It touched Ellie's forehead gently. Suddenly, Ellie felt different. She felt stronger, as if a hidden power had been unlocked within her. She felt braver, ready to face any challenge that came her way. The spirit explained the challenge that lay ahead. It was simple in its essence, yet profoundly difficult in execution. Ellie had to prove her love for her family through her actions. She had to show her courage in the face of adversity. She had to face her deepest fears, the ones that lurked in the shadows of her mind. Ellie returned to the village, her heart pounding with determination. She faced the challenge head on with unwavering resolve. She was strong, she was brave, she succeeded in ways she never thought possible, and just like that, her family's fortunes changed. They were happy again, they were safe, their bond stronger than ever. Ellie never forgot her encounter with the spirit. It was a moment that would stay with her forever. She continued to honor the Night of the Veil, a tradition that now held even deeper meaning for her. She shared the legend with the other children, passing down the wisdom and courage she had gained. She became the guardian of the tradition, a role she embraced with pride and responsibility. And so, the village continued to celebrate Halloween with renewed vigor and joy. They celebrated the magic of the forest, a place where the veil between worlds was thin, and they celebrated the courage of a young girl named Ellie, whose bravery had brought them all closer together.